What up, everyone, and welcome to a Clout Route bonus. Early on Patreon, and then straight to YouTube, baby. That's how we do it. Welcome to the Shoenice Show.
Everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically... I was born with a metabolism of a belly goat. Cigarettes, condoms, cat food, and a children's phone. Chef Boyardee, Cheetos, chili, just say the wild turkey on a line. Triple baconator.
There you go. Just a little taste with a musical accompaniment there. That was the Remix Bros. Can you believe 10 years old there, okay? 10 years old. Shoenice, if you haven't heard before, now you've seen him and seen a little bit of, I guess, what he's capable of or what he's famous for. Shoenice there is a 54-year-old man, Chris Shoey. Internet famous, been around, I would say, that right there, Remix, was 10 years old. So, I can only fucking guess how long he's been around on YouTube. 2008, so think about that. 2024, 2008, do the math. He's been around for a while. But Shoe has had a up and down roller coaster sorts of YouTube career. He's one of those guys that got in very early on. Like I said, 2008 when he started. And, you know, he was eating various things quickly, nasty things like tampons, drinking alcohol fast, blah, blah, blah. All these kinds of things. And yeah, he went viral towards the earlier end of YouTube, the earlier side of YouTube. And for a lot of people, that leads to a career that they've kept going. You know, there are PewDiePies and there are Jacksepticeye's and Markipliers and yada yada. You know, Game Theory's recently announced he's quitting in 2024 here, but another one that's been around, Matt Pat, for a while. Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning also been around for a while. These creators started earlier, went viral, and kind of rolled it into a career. Now, there are people that weren't as successful as that have kept going. There are also people that started at the same time that have been canceled for various things. You know, you could think of the Shane Dawsons or I don't know how early David Dobrik was in terms of YouTube, but another one that was around for a while and left. You know, there's tons of creators like that get canceled. Now, Shoe, he's had, you know, a storied history online, but never had a moment where he was specifically canceled for, say, you know, saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, whatever. He always did just the eating thing, and people were either into that or not. It doesn't seem like it really rolled out into a career or a consistent moneymaker for Shoe. Fortunately for us, he's still around on Cameo, actually. I'm going to show you one of those because shouts out to Tarar, one of our Clout Routers out there. She got us a cameo from Shoe, and that's actually what inspired me to even do this video in the first place. It's like we've done a bunch of little explorations on creators with our bonuses in the recent past. So, you know, we did internet comment etiquette, we did Chris Chan, stuff like that. So I feel like Shoe is a perfect candidate for like going into. Maybe not everybody knows who he is. Maybe not everyone has seen the epicness that is Shoe. But again, like I said, maybe not the most I don't know. I don't know if it was a mishandling of his funds from YouTube or the money he made off of YouTube, or maybe it was just a combination of that and like dwindling interest. You know, it's the competitive eating thing. I feel like Matt Stoney and some other folks are still around eating things on YouTube, you know, and have been for years. Mukbangs have become a thing. So Shu could have rolled it into some other things, but I think behind the scenes there's more going on than just mishandling of the funds. Maybe he's got some I mean, when you slam bottles of alcohol as fast as he does, maybe there's some alcohol issues, and there's a lot of things that come with that too. So we're just glad that Shu still around, still can find him on Cameo. So Shoenice22 if you want to find him on Cameo, or just search Shoenice on Cameo, you'll find him. But anyways, let's get into this cameo that our kind friend Tarar got us. While we're at the top here, I do want to say, we do these bonus episodes, Kevin and I, sometimes together, sometimes separate. We post them on patreon.com/thecloutroute. Episodes like this, a bonus, will be early, a couple days earlier than YouTube, maybe a weekend earlier than YouTube, maybe a week earlier than YouTube. It just depends on how things land. We also do exclusive videos. One of our favorite series, Beavis, the Clout Route do Beavis and Butthead, where we just do Beavis and Butthead and watch music videos and talk about them. That is an exclusive series since YouTube doesn't like it when we listen to all the music. There's also other things we've done for exclusive series on Patreon, so go check those out. Just here at the top, we will shout out our Patreon producers. You can go there, you can subscribe for free, for $1, for $5, and we really appreciate it. But if you subscribe for $1 or $5, we shout you out. And Pest, Tarar, Kinda Cool Greg, Only Mistakes, and Carla, we appreciate you. This episode, you guys are floating this boat, okay? So thanks so much. Let's get into the Shoenice. Again, thanks Tarar for going out and getting this. It was a surprise to me. I was like, oh, holy cow, okay, Shoenice. Interesting. Now, he recently resurfaced on Twitter and had to verify and stuff. This was over I think maybe as early as the end of 2023, but it seemed like to me 2024 is when he's been trying to make a little comeback here. And we'll see in various ways that he's tried to do that. But he's been on Twitter a lot, and he's been following, fans, interacting with fans on Twitter. And Tarar happens to be one of the people that has really interacted with Shu a lot since he's been back, and it ended up her getting us a cameo here. So let's watch.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically, I'm just here to tell you to put on your game face shirt and subscribe to the Clout Route podcast. My buddies
yeah,
Danny
brother.
and Kev, they're legends in the podcast industry. So either way, I want you to go follow them, or I'll see you in your nightmare.
Thank you. So he'll see you in your nightmare if you don't subscribe, so you better if you're not. So thank you, Shuey. Now, the energy there is like, hey, maybe he has a long day of cameos going on, but he seems very sad. And I hate to hear that. So shouts out to Shoenice. I hope that he's doing well. I appreciate his cameo. That's one of the cooler shout outs that we've gotten. you know, Shoenice now enters the pantheon of Dennis, Def Noodles, and internet comment etiquette as people that have shouted us out. I mean, there's more to come, folks, dude. Everybody's going to be shouting us out. You know what I mean? But there's the Patreon. That's what inspired me. Okay, like I said at the top, since like 2008, this guy's been making content. Okay, so all kinds of videos out there if you search him on YouTube. I mean, an unlimited. You can basically see Shoenice eat. Well, basically, you can see Shoenice eat anything. Shoenice, and then item of choice. You can probably catch him eating it on YouTube. Now, he's went through he's one of those guys that's had like 1,000 YouTube accounts. I mean, I think he's gotten banned on a lot of YouTube accounts because of the content that he does, I guess. I think he tends to, well, first, alcohol slams, I think those get you restricted or get your video taken down, that kind of thing, or it has over the years at least, because of the harm of alcoholism and everything like that. So I think that he's had trouble maybe keeping a channel without it getting taken down, or maybe he just likes to make different channels to update his life, you know? He's like, it's time for a new one. Even though he's still eating food the whole time, so it's interesting how it works. But yeah, I think Shu has had multiple different YouTube channels. Now, I found his most recent one, okay, the one that he currently posts on, I guess. It has videos as old as 6 years on it, but I want to show this video to you guys as an intro to, like, yeah, now you've heard me talk about him. You've seen him shout us out on Cameo. Here is a look at the kind of character you get when you're dealing with Shoenice, okay? We've got this one here. Shoenice, Marge Simpson as Shoenice. So I think it would be Shoenice as Marge Simpson. Is this actually Marge Simpson from The Simpsons doing a Shoenice? I guess that. Okay, let's just watch.
Hey everyone, Marge Simpson again. Well, basically, I'm a mess. I'm a complete mess.
I mean, that's talented.
iDubbbz, Max Mofo, Shoenice helped you guys out for years. For years. I'm trying to get off alcohol. But I know I look better, but I'm going insane. Leave me alone, Homer.
Okay.
This is a shot. He put a lot of shit on the line for you guys, man.
So, likes to do a little. Marge Simpson seems to be his meme. This is the one that the impression he's perfected. You know, everybody has their one, their go-to, you know. Shoe's go-to impression is Marge Simpson here. So, not only you're going to see his impressive impression skills. I was struggling to say that. You'll see that, but then now you'll see the, chugging aspect, as I was talking about, the competitive eating side of him. And then maybe you'll catch a few catchphrases in here too, because Shu has, well, basically a lot of different catchphrases. Okay, let's listen. Maybe that's a catchphrase too.
Sorry, I was just doing bong hits. Chill out, everybody. Marge Simpson just wants to do a shot. I don't like 90 proof. I usually just drink wine coolers. Either way. On your mark, game face, get set, Marge Simpson face. Shoenice. No, Marge Simpson. Bastard.
There you go. A nice chug.
Oh my god. I just have one more thing to say, guys.
Spoiler alert, new Breaking Bad movies, Hank Schrader didn't die. Everybody up against the wall. DEA, Albuquerque. Thank you.
So there's a taste for you, okay? That is Shoenice in a nutshell. The impressions, the jokes, basically the hello everybody, Shoenice again, all that fucking shit. Either way, even Marge Simpson is his like meme. His is a sort of go-to joke for him. Let's take a peek at Shoe's YouTube, and you can kind of see the kind of stuff that he's into, okay? If you pull this up here, so at Shoenice22 videos, Shoenice22 here, go check him out, go subscribe if you're not already. You can see lately 12 Jimmy Dean sausages in a minute, crunchy peanut butter raw steak mukbang, frozen Tostino pizza roll challenge, 6 soft taco challenge, raw meat, ew. Eating raw steak with Sharpie marker wig. So that's recently. We go to Popular here, you can see a lot of that stuff too. Carolina Reaper, of course he has one of those. Fastest eating a sausage. Fastest mayonnaise slam. T-bone steak raw hamburger. There's our Marge video. I mean, you get the gist, a lot of this. There's also a lot of these. Shoenice at his worst, sober for life. In his journey on YouTube, I would say that I've seen and heard a lot of Shoenice moments where he's like, I gotta quit drinking. I gotta fucking right the ship. So I hope that he's gotten there. Because, like, what I remember him from and what, you know, my friends and I started our Shoenice adventure on were alcohol slams. And I mean, there's still some on YouTube if you want to go check them out. I found one of the more legendary ones here. Slams an Everclear bottle, okay? I mean, so trigger warning for anyone that, you know, doesn't like the sight of a man downing an entire bottle of liquor, because we're about to watch Shoenice down an entire bottle of Everclear. And I don't know if you guys have ever had Everclear before, but its grain alcohol is like not only one of the most potent, but the most like, we're talking about, you know, when you have drinking faces. That's one of the driest, nastiest, fucking tasteless. Well, you know, I mean, it tastes like something. It's just bad. But anyways, you get what I mean. Let's check out Shoe slam some Everclear, okay?
On your mark, get set.
Shoenice.
Shoenice.
So here we go. I mean, this is the Shoenice I was raised on. This is what I saw. Now, we don't promote alcoholism. Don't do this at home. None of this at home. Don't, I repeat, don't do this at home. He's really suffering. He's really suffering. But like I said, that is the Shoenice that, you know, me as a teenager with my the bad kids that I hung out with, right? It was their fault, not mine. I wasn't the depraved one. But no, me and my group of friends, that was the kind of stuff that we laughed at and, you know, sometimes emulated. Now, I could never do that, you know, but Shoenice was definitely at the age where we were watching Jackass videos and we wanted to do that. And fucking Kenny versus Spenny. That was another series that I think I might want to visit on a deep dive. I feel like not enough people have heard about Kenny versus Spenny. Shout out to them. It's a show. Check out the show on YouTube. Kenny Hotz has a YouTube channel, okay, with all the episodes of Kenny versus Spenny on it. It was made or was produced by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I mean, doesn't get much better than the Can't Get a Boner episode of Kenny v. Spenny. But no, this is all that same energy, you know. At the same time when we were feeling all that, we were watching Shoenice slam alcohol. I could never do that, but the vibe is there, you know what I mean? It was like, yes, this is badass. Like, what a badass for fucking slamming nasty grain alcohol. I mean, no wonder. I can only imagine what that talent, the downside, you know what I mean? You're a vampire. You can fucking use your little persuasion magic and get people to like you more, and you can stay young forever and yada yada. But you know, there's a super strength. You can turn into a bat, but you can't go out in the sun. You can't eat garlic. You get staked. Well, Shoenice can slam tampons, peanut butter steaks, Everclear bottles, but I don't know what it means on the other end. Probably explosive on the other end, I would imagine. But Shoenice, like I said, he's been doing it forever. One of the most memorable moments for Shoenice for me, well, there's three really. One of them is kind of in recent memory in his resurgence, so I think that's cool to note. But two of them, which people, it would probably be the reason I would imagine a lot of people would have seen Shoenice. Tosh.0 and H3 podcast. He was on both shows. I think Tosh.0 might have been a little before the H3 appearance. Tosh.0, I don't even know if people even know what that is anymore. I mean, Daniel Tosh is pretty old school himself. I don't even know if Comedy Central does Tosh.0 anymore. But essentially what it was our show, the Shout Out, before we did it. No, Daniel Tosh, comedian, did like found kooky people online. He would do deep dives on somebody like a Shoenice. And then he would also just watch viral videos and crazy videos and then riff and laugh at it and make comedy of it. So, I mean, honestly, a good inspiration, I guess, for our show. I guess I can't say that purposely I sought to emulate a Tosh.0 kind of show, but that ended up being, you know, what the show kind of shakes out to be. Let's watch the Tosh.0 appearance, okay? Go check it out if you've never seen it, because it's a whole bit, 8 minutes and 44 here on Comedy Central. So it's a whole fucking segment Shoe gets. And you think, wow, man, you make it on Tosh.0 and you can't fucking get yourself financially set? You think that'd be like a big achievement, like somebody that'd make it to, I don't know. Tosh.0 has had a lot of characters on there. I don't think they're all rich. Most of them are actually kind of normal, but I don't know. It's a bummer to see people that like are such an iconic old school internet meme be like washed up now. Not necessarily washed up. That's kind of, I don't know. I feel like that's the wrong term. I don't want to use that, but just like in the shits right now, you know. I would wish for Shoenice to be prospering. Eating all the things, drinking all the bottles of alcohol and killing it, making money. But I guess it doesn't last forever, right?
In the phones, we've got some of America's top comedians, which means they're also the world's top comedians because foreign people aren't funny. First up, it's time to put your love of eating bathroom paper to the test with a roll of brown paper towels.
Can you imagine eating a fucking roll of brown paper towels? I mean, I joked about him eating a tampon, which he tried or did, or yeah. If you just eat wads of paper towels, I can't even imagine downing them because it's so dry. And then what the fuck happens? Do you have to wipe after eating paper towels? Does it wipe on the way out?
Don't be afraid to call in. Next, we've got a dozen plastic eggs full of silly putty. You can actually make your own silly putty at home, kids. Little Elmer's glue and laundry detergent.
That's gonna make his poop stretch for miles.
Come on, guys, light
Talk
up the
about poop
phones.
again.
Drinking hand sanitizer is a good way to protect your digestive system against germs.
Hand sanitizer actually kills 99% of the people who ingest it.
You serious?
Yeah, if you don't look it up.
Trash.
I mean, you know, we once had a great president who recommended maybe we inject or, you know, consume hand sanitizer like that to kill these germs and everything. So maybe Shoe was on the, you know, forefront of that. He saw Shoe and he was like, oh, well, look at this guy. Now, if this guy can live through all this, that hand sanitizer must have been doing something.
Trash bag full of barbershop hair. You guys like barbershops, right?
What do you mean, you guys?
Eating hair?
Don't do this to me.
Can you just say like all guys then?
All guys like barbershops.
Nobody's calling. See if he'll eat my phone.
I read once that phones are dirtier than toilet seats.
I eat it.
So there you go. A little Tosh.0 segment there. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. I mean, Tosh.0 is also a relic. We could do a whole Tosh.0 dive, right? Do people even know Tosh.0? I'm curious. Leave me comments, okay? Tell me, people. Do you remember Tosh.0? Do you have fond memories of Tosh.0? Do we remind you of Tosh.0? That's interesting. Like I said, he was also on H3. If I pull up his podcast appearance, he had an official episode. So if you check this out, episode 159 of the H3 podcast. This is way old, way old. Old studio, blah, blah, blah. 4 years ago. So it's been quite a bit, quite a long time. Go check this out. I mean, every appearance he had on H3 was a good appearance. He had tons. Not only did he have his episode, but he was on a bunch of segments. So it's all worth a watch if you're interested in some Shoe, like I am. But I've got a clip
live one time
from one of his appearances on H3, and why this is so memorable to me, I think, is because how vile it gets when you get a man to speed run eating a fucking giant Reese cup, okay? You can only imagine how it looks as this unfolds. Let's watch. Trigger warning, people. Shoe's about to do it again.
half
baby.
a pound Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's a pro. I like how you pause to think about what's happening for a moment.
No blink.
He's like, yeah. Don't blink, by the way.
No blinking and no laughing. That'd be half of my problem. You know what I mean? Going through. Should I not block their camera? I feel like I'm doing them a disservice. I'm stealing content, guys. No, but I couldn't help myself from laughing. If there's somebody there commentating and I'm trying to stuff this fucking thing, I would laugh, choke, die on air.
Wow, you are a natural born entertainer, Shoe.
I don't even think I blinked those.
No, I don't. Shoe, I want to ask you, how is it possible that you don't blink? Think about that while you chew.
This looks hard.
He said it was half a pound, and you can tell that his mouth is full. His mouth is absolutely full. What are you putting in there, bro?
It's like gum, you know? I love how he pauses. This is a crazy... Yeah, you need some liquid. Was that alcohol or water?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh my.
I'm in the mood.
Now you can see what I mean.
So to the audio listener,
it gets a lot grosser from here on out. I mean, I don't even think we've hit the most replayed moment. Let's just fast forward to spare everybody the longevity of it. Though I'm not going to spare you the disgusting bit because it's awesome.
10,000.
he can't talk. It's just slammed. Every inch of his mouth is Reese's out. Oh.
Either way.
Oh my goodness. He may die right here on stream. He's so red. He's so red. He's starting to look more like Joey World Tour.
Yeah, close.
Oh man. Oh, dude, he's spitting it out. It's coming out because it's just too much. He spit it out and he put it back in. It looks like feces. It looks so much like feces.
I feel like you can't do it.
I mean, so much like feces. He's not kidding. So there's a little taste of Shoey on the fucking H3 podcast eating a giant Reese cup. So you people see what I mean. Now, I get it. This isn't everyone's cup of tea. This is a different world than even mukbangs. I mean, I think that Shoe could flourish in a mukbang setting. I really do. But it just hasn't went that way. I guess he's tried here and there, right? Some mukbangs, but you know, I could see how somebody would enjoy a mukbang. Well, no, I can't see how somebody would enjoy a mukbang. But I do more understand, I guess, that somebody could enjoy a mukbang, but not necessarily enjoy Shoe slamming and almost throwing up, you know, alcohol and inanimate objects and raw food. Deodorant is another good one that he likes to participate in eating. I mean, one of the more recent and like in the resurgence of Shoe, you know, he had a moment towards the beginning of the year, towards the end of last year, 2023, 2024. He had a moment where he was going to be maybe a fish tank guy, okay? You know, like fish tank's always looking for, fish tank is Sam Hyde, his like Big Brother-esque, I mean, shit, it's Big Brother on crack, you know, not in like the good way, the bad side of crack. The gritty side of crack, the back alleyway of crack, you know, that's fish tank. But Sam Hyde, most known for
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hassan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
I think they were in touch with Shoe because like Airsoft Fatty, like the Boglin himself, fucking King Cobra JFS, like Alex Stein, some of these memes that he's gotten on the show or talked about getting on the show. Shoe falls into that category, I guess. He's an internet meme. And here is his most recent verification video.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically a lot of people are asking, is this his real Twitter? I used to have a couple 100,000 followers, but had to start over. Either way, Shoenice 222222 is definitely me, and this is my verification video. Fish tank for life. Thank you.
So, I mean, Shoe is one of those guys that, I mean, if you knew him during the H3 stint, he was emailing them constantly to be on the show. And, like, that's how they referred to it, at least. They said we were getting constant emails, messages, whatever, comments on their videos, yada, yada, of Shoe talking about collabing, being on the show, yada, yada. So he's very persistent, and also has varying reasons and predicaments, I guess, come up for as to why he can't do things, whether it be hold a house over his head. He's had homeless stints that he's recorded, or like show up or commit to things, whatever. And what I mean is, like, Fish Tank obviously wanted him to come on, and there was a point where they were exchanging back and forth over Twitter, and then it seemed like, and I could be wrong here, but the story, the mythos, I can't really find tweets and like stuff to back all this up, but the story here is that Fish Tank, Sam Hyde, and the rest reached out to Shoe to have him on. We're going to fly him out, pay for his shit, and I don't know if they necessarily paid for the ticket and then Shoe ended up not coming, or they said they were going to pay for the ticket and Shoe ended up not coming, something like that. But I've seen Shoe in recent memory delete and post different tweets where he and it's hard to find anything on his Twitter now because he reposts and everything so much, but he had said something to the effect of, I want to meet up with the Fish Tank guys to pay them back for the ticket or whatever, and to maybe collaborate next time on Fish Tank. So I don't know really where they stand at this point. I mean, Shoenice, I think, is one of the most perfect fits for Fish Tank. I mean, just a crazy guy that could, fit in and cause chaos with all the rest of them. He's talked about how his health maybe wouldn't be the best for, living in a house like that and partying and going crazy with a bunch of, the cool cats of Fish Tank. Because I think that was one of his reasoning for why he didn't go on season 2, was because, he his failing health. He had to, keep up with his doctor's appointments, whatever. I've also heard him say that he has to maintain a cameo, which shouts out again to Tarar and Shu for doing us a cameo. He has to maintain that, yada, yada. I don't know if he, I wouldn't imagine that Shu has a staff working behind him. So it's Shu out here. Imagine slamming a bottle of Everclear and then posting that video on YouTube, getting on Twitter, shooting it out everywhere so that people see that you did it, all the social media jazz, and then maintain you're getting a flow of videos on Cameo that you need to fulfill, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can imagine how it's hard out here to be Shoenice. Okay, what he does in terms of slamming the alcohol and eating the food and yada yada, all impressive. And I think it's even more impressive to maintain a presence online and do all that. I mean, and how much of a struggle it would be with his health, everything. The total package seems very difficult. Shu has one of those internet personas that's probably one of the hardest to maintain, No wonder he's been on and off YouTube and Twitter between controversies over what he does and just like what happens when you constantly consume and drink and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure he's dealt with a lot of issues in real life. And that's besides like all the family stuff, all the dealing with, having a home, being homeless or whatever at various points, yada, yada. So Shu's been through a lot. Today I'm here just to shine a little light, talk a little bit about the one and only Shoenice. Go check him out on Twitter. It is, let me pull it up again because it's a very complicated Twitter handle, but I guarantee you, if you go follow Shoenice right now, he'll probably follow you back. If you like and comment on a couple things, he might retweet it or, fucking follow you just because you commented. So if we pull up his Twitter here, Shoenice, he's got the Tosh.0 up top, at Shoenice 222. That's 6 2s. Go check him out there. It's Shoenice 22 videos on YouTube, and I think it's Shoenice 22 on Cameo as well. Support him. These kind of people, we would be nothing without our internet memes, folks. Thank you so much for watching.
Fucking watch it.
We appreciate you. This, again, is an early Patreon video and then straight to YouTube. So I hope everyone enjoys. If you're on YouTube, leave me a like. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Leave me a comment. I read them all. I like them. I heart them. I comment on them. You know, all the jazz. Thank you again. We love you. And this has been a Clout Route bonus episode. Shoenice